There it is. A piece that I foolishly thought would be a fun project, but has become a daunting mountain I'm slowly climbing. It's large, it's complex, and on the surface it's simply a painting, right? But beneath the surface it's a hidden map and a complex series of codes, all drenched in mystery. This painting and all the videos in the series accompanying it are an elaborate treasure hunt. It's a meticulously designed game with dedicated detectives playing it. In the end, one of them will solve my puzzle and claim this painting as their prize. The Last Supper is back, and the endgame is upon us.
I'm recreating The Last Supper in my style. The painting marathon continues. I don't know if I'll ever freaking finish this thing.
It's just enough to drive you crazy.
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. So here we are, back with The Last Supper. This has been quite the long wait. I am very sorry. There's been traveling, family stuff, the Vivid Kingdoms playing cards, and just generally other obligations. And this is not a painting that I wanted to just rush for the next YouTube video. I wanted to make sure that I took my time and felt good about the work that I was doing. This painting is absolutely a daunting challenge, but I hope in the end it's like my most proud moment as an artist. But only time will tell, and I gotta paint the dang thing. So I've been putting it off for long enough, and Lord knows I've heard about it from you guys. So now it's time to jump in, bust out them beautiful paints, and start painting on my version of The Last Supper.
Oh, we're back in it. We are back in it.
Well, hello, Last Supper. It's like seeing an old friend again. I knew coming into this painting section, it was gonna be hard mode. All this stuff under the table. All the crazy stuff going on the tablecloth. And then all the stuff on top of the table. This table is like the final boss battle. And I've come prepared to fight. Getting back into the headspace of working on The Last Supper, and honestly, it feels pretty good. It's an absolutely massive painting, just bursting at the seams with tiny details. And then, of course, beneath the surface, there's all the hidden symbolism and secret subtext that's just so fun to play around with. It's been calling my name for months now, and I'm finally answering that call. I'm just gonna take it piece by piece, and if I just keep painting, at the other end of the tunnel, is hopefully an epic painting that I can be super proud of.
Good evening, I am Harold Harrington, here with a very special Beard Watch event. Now we have an exclusive interview with a man and a beard that needs no introduction. The artist, known to his fans simply as Ten Hun, has agreed to sit down with us and answer some questions in an exclusive interview format. Now, Mr. 100, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Happy to be here, Harold.
Now, Mr. 100.
You can just call me Peter.
All right, Big Petey boy.
Let's stick with Peter.
Peter. In the Last Supper Part 2, it says here, quote, "I will not shave until the Last Supper is completed." Some savvy online commenters have noted that the beard just quite simply doesn't look long enough, given the amount of time that has passed. What is your response to these allegations?
Now, Harold, I hate to split hairs here.
More like shave hairs.
Now, in that video, I said I wasn't gonna shave until the Last Supper painting is done. But I never said anything about trimming. Have I trimmed my beard from time to time? Yes. But will I fully shave? No. And I will not until the painting is done.
So how is the beard treating you?
You know, it's not my favorite, but I'll sulfur through it. It is a motivator to get the painting done. A shaved face means a finished painting. And I think that's something we're all looking forward to.
Yes. Now, Big P-Dog, have you given any thought to the final shave? Are you thinking a standard Schick, or maybe a Gillette, or maybe a premium branded Japanese chromium blade? And along with that razor choice, have you given any thought to your post-shave skincare? How much weight do you give the claims that an iodine skin treatment is the best option after a shave?
You know, Harold,
I personally use a beryllium blade, and it's quite life-changing.
Honestly, I'm really just focused on the painting right now, and I think we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But we're not
Now
there
for
yet.
my last question, and probably the one that's on everyone's mind. When will we have to say goodbye to that absolutely gorgeous beard? Or, stated in other ways, when will the Last Supper be done?
Well, Harold, it has been a very long time.
Thank you for tuning in.
The painting is the most complex one I've ever done in so many ways.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Right
100.
now, the objects under the table are nearly complete, which is awesome, but that tablecloth is going to be an absolute nightmare.
Thank you very much, Peace
But
Whistle.
I'm committed to finishing this painting, finding a winner for my game, making prints of this thing, and then finally saying goodbye to the Last
Thank you for
Supper.
tuning in. This has been Harold Harrington with a very exclusive Beard Watch presentation.
All right, thanks, man. That felt good. Did I do good?
I've seen better.
Another day, another Da Vinci. Heading into the studio right now to work on The Last Supper. Said that a lot of times. I've been working on this painting for a long time. I mean, just as an example, I have listened to the entire Stephen King's The Dark Tower series, which is like 7 books. Absolute thick boy books. They're not some short little, jolly quick little read. They are long books, and I've listened to every single one of them while working on The Last Supper. I need to find a new book series to sink my teeth into. I'm hoping that by the end of this video, I will be very pleased at how far the painting has come along. I am committed to working super hard on this thing, and I hope in the end it's just gonna be awesome, and that I love it, and people love it, and I think it's gonna be a sick, sick piece. But I have to work on it, or else it'll never get done. And the orders have all been shipped out. When all the calls and emails have been answered. When the employees have all gone home. I turn on the bright lights. I cue up the audiobook. Finally sit down. It's time to paint. Oh man, I just finished all this stuff underneath the table. It feels like a major achievement. This has taken me so long. Feels good. The table is equally as complex, but we are getting there. Progress, baby. It is time for me to start the tablecloth. Freaking wish me luck. I'm gonna try and put little markings on here so I can still kind of tell where some of this stuff is. That way when I fill it in solid, I'll still know what's going on. Tablecloth is one of the most complex parts of this painting, so I mean every part of this painting is the most complex part of this painting. Well, I painted this whole thing this blue color, and I kind of decided I don't like this color. I want something more of like a light jade, grayish, just something greener and lighter and not that. So let's paint it all over again. Mixing paints and choosing colors and combining colors with other colors is one of my favorite parts about painting. Each and every single different color gives a different feeling and emotion, and finding that perfect balance is something that I'll never get tired of. Tablecloth step 1 complete. I like this color so much better. It's really crazy. Just a touch of green, a touch of black, a touch of white, kind of very subtle difference from that last color I had, but it works so much better in my opinion. All right, the saga of the table continues. On a painting with this level of complexity, even something as simple as adding drop shadows to the different elements on the table can end up taking several hours.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Well, I'm Boris the Beaver, and I make things out of wood. If it's spruce or it's cedar, I can carve it up real good. Oh, hey, Iggy, what's up?
What's up, Boris? How's the woodworking hustle going?
Oh, great. I made this and that too.
Well, fantastico, amigo.
Yeah, but I can't sell my stuff, and it's really starting to pile up.
Well, you should make a website on Squarespace.
Squarespace?
Yeah, you can put your wood stuff up on there, and they have cool galleries to show off your stuff, and you can even open up an online shop and sell some of your wonders of woodworking.
Well, dang, Iggy, when it comes to wood, I can make anything in the world, but one thing I can't make is a website. I'm just a freaking beaver, man.
Boris, dude, Squarespace makes it super easy. If you can build a dam, you can certainly build a website. They have awesome templates that are ready-made and super swanky. And then all you gotta do is drop your content into these easy templates and zoop, zam, zing, you got a website.
Well, that does sound easy, but I'm all about logs and lumber, not code and numbers. What if I mess it up?
First of all, you don't need to know how to code. Secondly, they have 24/7 customer support and they can help you out.
Wow, I gotta get on Squarespace. But how can I afford it? Oh, I know. I could trade them these, and maybe even one of these.
Listen, Boris, I don't think they accept woodworking, but I'll do you one better. All you gotta do is head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch your site, go to squarespace.com/1000 to get 10% off a website or domain.
Yeah, once I'm maple to sell my wood, you birch your bottom dollar, I willow be one cherry beaver, and that's no oak.
Boris, just say thanks, Squarespace.
Thanks, Squarespace. Mahogany.
Look at this face. This is the face of a tired man right here. I'm running off 2.5 hours sleep. I'm finding it hard to find time to actually paint on this thing. Basically, all during the day, I'm handling business. I'm like freaking out, calling my shipping partners for Vivid Kingdoms, answering emails, jumping on calls. All of a sudden, the day is completely gone, and I've been painting from like 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. I think that's something that a lot of artists can relate to. Whether you're doing art as a hobby or a starving artist, or whether you do art full time and it's the way that you support yourself and you support your family, finding huge chunks of time that are super necessary to make awesome art is always a struggle. But I'm still very thankful. Losing sleep and burning the midnight oil over something that I'm super passionate about is the best way to lose sleep. But all that being said, all I gotta do is finish the tablecloth and do all the little knickknacks and doodads on top of the table. And then that way, for the next video, the only thing I'll have left to do is the characters. So that's my plan. Let's get painting. Using this satin glazing liquid mixed with just a little bit of paint to kind of fade out the tablecloth, kind of massage the symbols into the fabric. Symbol after symbol after symbol on this freaking tablecloth. I can't bring myself to paint one more symbol. I've finally finished all those dang pictures on the tablecloth. Major milestone. We got something that arrived with just the most perfect timing. I have been scraping the bottom of the barrel with my junky, nasty brushes, and I went ahead and splurged and treated myself and ordered a bunch of these super high quality Trekell brushes. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just excited. But now I have just a freaking plethora of amazing brushes to work on all these tiny details on this painting. Spent way too much money, but I'm a happy lad. So now I have just the tools I need to finish this painting. Yes. Take it as a sign to go home with the fact that I've started to name the oranges. Like, this one's Oscar the orange, that one's Garber the grapefruit, Timmy Tangerine over there. I think it's time to go home. painting all this tiny stuff for like 2 weeks now. Can we just consider this a miniature painting channel? Everything's so freaking tiny. It's one giant piece with hundreds of tiny elements. That moment when you spent 2 weeks painting things that are the size of a quarter. Everything's so tiny. Oh man, feels so good to be done with all this tiny stuff. Hey, I kind of want to try something different, a little something I haven't done before. For my early bird people, you watching this on the first day, here's what I'm gonna do. This t-shirt right here, wow, and this t-shirt right here. For the first 24 hours that this video is out, these are going to be 50% off on my website. For those of you that ring the bell and watch the videos right when they come out, 50% off. This one's called Deconstructed. It's kind of like one of my characters, but all the elements that make up the characters are like orbiting each other and disconnected and crazy. Kind of like, what's that 90s Sega game? Was it called Vector Man? It's like 10 Hun Vector Man. And then this one, if you look really closely, it's my name, but every single one of the letters is spelled out with crazy monster font. First 24 hours, 50% off. But then the next 24 hours, if you're watching this on the second day, it's 40% off. And then after that, back to regular price. Little token of my appreciation for you guys that catch the videos early. Obviously, if you don't want to buy anything at all, don't buy anything at all. You can watch this video for free and enjoy it, hopefully. But that's something. Let me know if you guys dig it. Little discount just for being early. I think I'm done for this video. Got so many tiny details done. The painting has progressed very, very far. It's so good to be back into the full swing of this thing. I think we should take a look at the progress. The Last Supper. What a crazy journey it's been. Honestly, I'm amazed I've come so far on this thing. And all that I have left is the fun parts. The final characters. My favorite part to paint. This is shaping up to be my favorite painting ever. And my version of The Last Supper is almost done. Oh my God, we've come so far. Oh, this is heavy. This is heavy. Ugh. Just have the characters left to do on the next episode. I can't believe it. This thing is looking sick, dude. What the heck? I'm so freaking proud of this painting. This is wild. I really hope one of you win it. I hope you solve my elaborate web of codes and riddles. There's a playlist, I'll link to it right here, of all the Last Supper episodes. And there's still time for you to win, even if you haven't been playing this whole time. There's a lot of codes to crack and puzzles to solve. It's a bit of an ARG, if you will, that we've put countless hours into. That's what take these videos so long. Sorry it has taken me a while to put out part 7. Life has gotten in the way in so many ways, but I'm back. I'm super excited to finish this thing. I'm super proud of how it's coming out so far. I don't want to give it away, but I got to if you can crack my code. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already. I would really appreciate that. Doesn't cost you any money. It's free. Big numbers make me happy. That's the mantra of every YouTuber.
Number go bigger.
Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the painting so far. Don't forget to check out some of my super sweet merch over at 1000art.com. I got t-shirts and prints and stickers and kids apparel. Should be here in just a couple days. I get so many requests. I have a toddler tee coming in and a youth tee coming in and plans for more of that stuff. I literally get like 5 emails a week asking for youth sizes and toddler sizes. The first batch of that should be here like really soon. It would have been here earlier, but I'm gonna stop rambling. This is probably the most rambling outro I've had in a long time. I try to retention, but you know what? I've been painting tiny details for like 14 days straight, so I'm gonna ramble a little bit because I've just been sitting by myself with my headphones on, listening to weird audiobooks, not talking to anyone, trying to paint this freaking painting. So I guess I just have this all pent up inside of me. I'm 1000. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Last Supper, part 8 won't take 6 months, I promise. I promise.
Last Supper! I can't even walk through the studio with this thing! Peace out!